Hey there, guys. It's Nick from Facepalm, and I have a very special surprise for you guys because I'm going to be playing my all-time favorite game and recording it for you, especially for you. And here we go. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Boom. We're playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, aka Kotor. It's my favorite game ever of all time. Just it's kind of like Mass Effect a little bit. If you guys haven't played Mass Effect at all, it's well, this is the original Xbox title. Start off by saying that it's an original Xbox title, and so it's an old one. Came out in 2003 and won the Game of the Year award actually. Um, it's yeah, that guy on the left, he's the bad guy. In case you didn't guess that, but it's amazing. Just like the characters that you interact with, like they each have their own little stories that you can, get into the background of, and sometimes you can use that to tell you more stuff and things like that. You can choose to be on the light side or the dark side, which is pretty cool. Kind of like Paragon Renegade thing in Mass Effect. This obviously came first, but I'm just going to compare it to Mass Effect since a lot of you guys probably haven't played this actually, despite how awesome it is. So here we go. I'm going to start a new game. There we go. A new game. And what we're going to do here is create a character. Now, one of the things you need to keep in mind is how you think you're going to be playing the game. So first of all, you got to choose you want to be male or female. It actually does matter, surprisingly. Unlike in Mass Effect. Mass Effect, well, I guess it kind of does matter a little bit in Mass Effect for the way you interact with characters, but in this one, you actually get different results of the story depending on if you're male or female. I'm going to play as a male this time around. I have played as a female before, I'll admit, but I tend to like the way that the male story turns out. Maybe that's just because I'm a guy. Probably is. So next choice you get is you're faced with the choice of being the scoundrel, the scout, or the soldier. The soldier's kind of like the damage dealer, tank guy. He just kind of shoots stuff up, and he's the macho kind of dude. You got this guy who's the scout. Actually, I'll come back to the scout in a second. You got the scoundrel who kind of sneaks around and hacks computer terminals and stuff like that. I like to play as him a lot, actually, but for the sake of this, I think I'm going to step out of my box. I usually play the game the same way, kind of, every time. I usually play the kind of like the light side scoundrel. When I play by myself, I've actually caught myself actually making like a movie kind of thing out of it, and because I've played the game so many times, I don't even know how many times I've played the game, but I've actually found myself, like saying, okay, so maybe he would do this, but then he'd redeem himself because he felt bad for doing this bad decision or whatever, and stuff like that. But for the sake of this, I won't embarrass you guys too much with that. So I think maybe I'll play as a soldier this time, maybe. What do you guys think? Yeah, you think soldier too, huh? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Soldier time. Okay, great. Custom character portrait. Let's pick a very soldier-looking guy. That guy's very soldier-looking. Come back to him if there's no. Oh, that guy's very soldier-looking too. That guy's scarred. That guy doesn't. But that guy has cooler hair. This guy's hair better. Oh, he's kind of soldiery too. That guy doesn't really look much of a soldier. Is he? He's kind of like a wimp actually. Yeah. He looks kind of like a soldier a little bit. Kind of looks more like more like a scoundrel or a scout type face. He looks like a soldier. He does not. I don't know, kind of maybe that guy. No. So these guys just look evil. They kind of look like they're just made for the dark side. Cause look at his eyebrows, it's like. Rrr. Yeah, we're gonna play this guy right here. This face. Got attributes. This is pretty much just, well, you can read things: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Charisma is a lot of your talking stuff. Now, that's not really going to do a soldier a lot of good, is it really? Like, charm people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my strength up to max. Strength is your look at that. Um, like how much damage you do with swords, fiber blades, lightsabers, that kind of thing, or like hand-to-hand combat. If you decide to do that for some reason. Actually, there's one level where you have to go into hand-to-hand combat, but we won't get into that right now. It's way later on. Dexterity is like when you use blasters and grenades and stuff, so I'm going to bring that up a little bit. Your constitution is your vitality points. That's important to a soldier. The rest, maybe not so much. I'm going to bring the wisdom up because it's going to help me later on with the force powers, which you don't start off with right away, actually. You have to start off as just your normal guy, normal soldier, in my case, soldier. So yeah, I have 2 extra points. What should I do with them? I'll put 1 into my constitution, 1 into my dexterity. There you go. Accept. Skills. Okay. Computer use, demolitions, these things. A lot of these aren't really going to do a lot of good to my, to this type of character. Like, the skills are more for the scouts and, what do you call them? Scoundrel, there you go. I guess they're not really for them, really. I guess I shouldn't say that, but a lot of these ones up here, like computer use, stealth, persuade, repair and security, those ones mainly. Like your treat injury, that's important. I can bring that all the way up. As you can see, I only got 4 points to spend because depending on what you start up, what class you choose, that shows like how many of each thing you get. So, like I think at some points, soldier will be able to choose more feats, which is the next thing in the list, I believe. Or they'll get, they get, depending on which class you choose, you get more of a certain thing when you level up. So right now, I'm leveling up to level 1, so I only get 4 points for that. Yeah, I think that's really all I need at the moment anyway, so accept that. Feats. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. So right now, I've been given armor proficiency heavy, which lets me use heavy armor, derp, light and medium as well, but a power attack, which is, as it's pretty self-explanatory actually, it's power attack. Power blast. Power attack is for melee weapons. Power blast is for blasters and long-range weapons. I am proficient with blaster pistols and blaster rifles. Look at that. Oh, and heavy weapons, I guess. If I come across a giant minigun, I'll be fine. And melee weapons, of course. So I have all the weapon proficiencies actually now, as you see here. They're blaster pistols, rifles, heavy weapons, and melee weapons. You can't do weapon proficiency for a lightsaber yet because I'm not a Jedi yet. Spoilers there, but I think you all know what's going to happen eventually because in all these games, all Star Wars games, I think, pretty much, if your character starts off as a non-Jedi, you're going to become a Jedi later on in the game. Like Dark Forces games happened like that. It's kind of how it worked. So I get 1 feat on first level up here. So what do you guys think I should pick? I could get implants level 1, which allows me to like get regenerating health and stuff like that eventually. Not this one, but I think once I get to level 3, I get to get one that regenerates my health. Yeah, I think I might have to find or buy it though. If I bring my melee weapon thing up, +1 attack with melee weapons, whatever rule I get with that artificial dice thing, kind of, like when you play Risk. Not sure if I mentioned this already or not, but it's like whoever has the higher number wins. Yeah, kind of like that. This just adds 1 to that. I can't really upgrade that yet. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll upgrade my melee weapon efficiency. Pretty good. Name. These are always fun because you get like to hit the random button and it'll assign all these really random names like Rico Avery and Cork Tanstarry, Ganus Skin, Tail Crawl, Jacob Dell, Duntakora, Anik Sora, Gaincar, let's find one that looks relatively normal, Trig Balaam, sure, go for it, Trig Balaam, done. And here we go, step 6, play, oop. Right, we're gonna load the first level. It's already been 10 minutes, so like I think I'm gonna try and limit these videos to 15 minutes apiece. And here, I'll let you guys watch this. It's awesome. Okay, what do we got here? It's like a planet, very typical Star Wars opening. Oh, see now, another thing that's really cool about this, ship's under attack here, but look at the graphics for this. Like, this is an original Xbox title. These were amazing graphics for the time. Like, actually, I think they're still amazing. Like, the cinematic graphics at least. In-game graphics maybe not as much, but these cinematic graphics are like over the top amazing. See, this is like the game graphics here. Maybe not quite as epic looking as the cinematic ones, but you know what? It's still, the gameplay makes up for it like tenfold. It's awesome. I never actually noticed that before, but I think your little jumpsuit thing there changes colors for the different classes that you choose. That's pretty cool. And then you like choose your dialogue options. Now, unfortunately, as you will see here, your character doesn't actually have a voice. But I guess the there. It kind of lends a sense of like, you know, your own voice to the character. Kind of like, you know, you think of how you would say it, you know. Unlike, you know, Mass Effect, Shepard is clearly a pre-made character. Like, even though you decide, okay, well, Shepard came from a colony or from Earth or whatever, and he did this, and this is how he became recognized, and he's a good guy or a bad guy, whatever. He still has that kind of voice, you know. Everyone knows that he's a character, and it's Shepard. This guy is like a completely, you know, it's completely you, like whoever you decide to play as, or it's girl or whatever. If you decide to play as a girl, this person is just kind of like you. You could name, you could even give him the same name as you if you want. See, now this is where it comes down to if you want to be a good guy or bad guy. I don't think you actually get any points this earlier on for either side, but maybe we'll go. Should we go light side or dark side? What do you guys think? Light side or dark side? Light side? No, dark side. Yeah, yeah. That's the dark side. Yeah, it doesn't really matter right now. You know, right? Yeah. Okay, good choice. Yeah, we'll go dark side. Thanks, audience. Look at that. Doesn't make a difference. Fine. Doesn't even have a rank. Look at that. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Fine. We'll go help out. Okay. Now there's like this whole tutorial bit at the beginning, but he has adrenal stamina. blaster rifle, short sword, clothing, medpack. 2 medpacks. Alright, experience points. Ooh, 50 experience for that. It's pretty exciting. Now just press start here and see this is your equip screen. You can put your clothing on. There you go. Clothing actually doesn't really do anything except make you look better than that really weird unitard thing that you went underneath. Oh, there we go. You can't hold a blaster in your left hand. Interesting. So actually we're going to use a sword because I put all that effort into making my guy super strong. Here we go. So it's a step up from the unitard. I'm going to talk to him. Look at that. Already selection screen. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So, yeah. I was just saying that, like, stuff you equip is just on them and stuff like that. So you got done. You have, like, 9 available slots you can pick 3 people from eventually when you find all of them. One of them actually you don't need to get. Actually, 2 of them, I think. Yeah, 2 of them you actually don't need to actually get. One of them you can just pass over entirely. One of them you have the option to kill, actually, at one point. Yeah, so... Okay, so selecting him here is going to hit the right bumper, which is him as a black button in the original Xbox. And security there. For some reason we're hacking our way out of our own bedroom there. This guy is like one of my favorite characters in the whole game. Oh, look at the best pilots. The in-response crew put together. Yeah, no. Pretty much, that means things are bad. So, yeah, you get like a map and everything like that. It's pretty cool. I like the map. Move out. Terminal entry. See, like, I'll show you guys the map. Oh yeah. So that shows you how light or dark side you are. So far, I haven't gained anything for either. I think we're both pretty same. For light and dark sideness. When you actually go to the dark side, your face actually changes a little bit. It's kind of like the Emperor in Episode 3, you know, like when he uses the Force Lightning and got all deformed. Yeah. Kind of like that. Or Darth Vader when he takes off his helmet in Episode 6 at the end. Spoilers if you haven't seen that, but I don't know why you haven't seen that yet if you haven't. Skills page, all the messages. This is kind of useful, like if you get like a certain message that you want to read again, you can just check that out there. That's your missions in this little one here, the journal. This is the map right here. This is really useful. A lot of the time you have to explore actually to unlock the whole map, but since this is our ship, we have the map already to make things easier for you. And the next panel here is just loading, saving, gameplay, things like that. Things that we don't really need to bother with at the moment. Why wouldn't you have the code for the door, man? Oh yeah, the left and right triggers, you can cycle through your targets, which is pretty useful, I suppose, rather than having to just like turn around and look at them. And these guys, I have a suspicion that these Republic soldiers were actually designed after the Cloud City Guards from Episode 5, because they kind of look like that. But anyways, so you'll notice that the game pauses as soon as enemies show up, so you can like give it a chance to pick your attacks and stuff like that. So like here, I'll use power attack on this guy, because it's the only other thing I know. And watch this awesomeness. Boom! War flip. And see, now unfortunately it's not always that easy. And I didn't even take any damage, dude. That's okay. I don't really need to, but you actually can't die in this level either, which is pretty Very good. Now, I've actually already been running for 20 minutes already, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here, and this will be the end of part 1. And we're going to have a 20-minute video on YouTube. That's going to be exciting, so that could take a while to upload. I'll see you guys in the next, or I'll talk to you guys in the next part, which I'm immediately going to start recording as soon as I stop this one. So, yeah, I will see you guys then, or I'll talk to you guys then.